It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. George, his first effort, off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
To Leonard. Dunks it with the contact.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Hill. Fires the three. George Hill, not sure why he was so wide open. Buries the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Shot from in close, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
George Hill, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Leonard. No good. Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Lopez. Kawhi Leonard tips it. Bucks keep possession. And a throwdown.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Beverly into the front court. Down 4. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Middleton to Adetokunbo. And stuffs it home. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Adetokunbo, nice pass to set things up. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Leonard. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The follow won't go either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Brook Lopez, 2 of 4 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Now Doc Rivers gonna call a timeout here. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George lets it fly. Paul George, 3 for 4. Good start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Knocked loose. Beverly. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul.
Leonard. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Leonard. To George. Runner here won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Bucks with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Williams. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 23.
Bucks basketball. Hill. That's no good. Can't connect from inside. Matthews. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Williams. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
You'll get it down low to Harrell. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Milwaukee with the basketball. George Hill knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession now.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Williams across the timeline. His team down 9. Leonard buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Middleton. That's how you defend. To Leonard. Defense making the ball carrier work.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Bucks have the rebound. For three, he's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
Woo. That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
To Leonard. 4-3. Now that's a contest. Middleton to Bledsoe. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George, now 4 for 9. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Last 2 minutes.
And count the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Leonard to Paul George. Brook Lopez with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bledsoe with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. And George able to gobble up the rebound. Kawhi Leonard against Connaughton. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. To Bledsoe. Middleton. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block. 20-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beyond the arc for three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second to three. Got it. Hits all 3 free throws. Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Hill to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. It's no good. Shots not going down. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. That's out of bounds, off of Giannis. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Leonard. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
To George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Williams into the front court. His guys down 3. George, it's good for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Beverly into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly. Leonard. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Mike Budenholzer seen enough from this group. Here come some changes. Leonard. Man, that was a tough shot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
From long range. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Number 3, George Hill.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Second one's no good. One more coming. across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Williams. Paul George to Williams. George. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Matthews. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. To Paul George. Beverly. Fires the three, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Leonard. George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second of 3, no good. Bledsoe at the basketball. Shot clock off as they look to tie or take the lead onto the fourth quarter. And that one out of bounds off a buck. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Tonight he's shooting 88% from the line and hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Whoops, that won't go. Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And things went off the rails for them a bit in that third quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul George locked in, hits the tough 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
To Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
George Hill. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys trail by 10. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Number 6,
Leonard to Beverly for three. Hat trick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
George Hill, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Los Angeles Clippers. Number 40, Deserve585.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Clippers have it. George trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Adetokunbo. And look out.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Beverly. Gets it in the right corner. 5 on the shot clock. George.
That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. Bledsoe to Middleton. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
LA Clippers with the basketball to George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Harkless. The shot, almost. To Lopez. Adetokunbo. Off the iron, no good. Strong finish for Paul George.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
To Lopez. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Changes coming from both sides right now. Adetokunbo, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Paul George. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys down big. Adetokunbo won't go down. To Leonard. Turns and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Beverly. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.